All right, so here we are at a Typhoon. We're gonna go ahead and change the headrest on this bad boy. As you can see, someone has gouged out the headrest. It happens from time to time. Although it has been a while since I've replaced one of these. The other problem I have is that I requested my headrest and they sent it to me in the wrong color. They sent it to me in black instead of gray. But I'm still gonna install it because I need to replace it because that looks bad. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and install the black one and go ahead and reorder another one, and then when it comes in I'll install it, that way it matches. So let's go ahead and start doing this job. We're gonna have to remove these speakers, the speaker over here, the speaker over here. It's just two screws right there and right here. Do not remove these speakers, these screws right here, just the two outer ones. Remove those so we can get your arms in there. There's gonna be two bolts over here, two bolts on this side. There's gonna be two bolts in the back over here. Let's get some tools and let's remove them. Let's take the speakers out. All right, so we have the speakers out. I know they're kind of dirty. We'll clean that up, no problem. So like I said, you're gonna stick your hand into here and you're gonna be able to reach these two bolts on this side, and you're gonna be able to reach this one top bolt on that side. So if you don't know what I mean, you have these bolts here and these top bolts right there. So you have to make sure you bolt these down, otherwise they'll flip this up and they'll just rip it and it'll be bad. All right, so like I said, we're going to go ahead and remove these nuts, those nuts, top nuts, take it off, and then put on the new headrest. The new headrest did come with new hardware, just nuts and washers and stuff like that. We'll use them, why not? You know, there's probably nothing wrong with those on there, but we'll just use the new nuts and washers. Why not? They gave them to us, let's just use them. So let's go ahead and take that off. All right, so just like that, simple, comes right off. Cut the headrest off on the top, sides. Here's the old one. And we're just gonna put the new one back on. New one's just gonna go back on the same way. You're just gonna slap it on there. You might need to have to tap it on top, bang it down a little bit, and then just put the bolts back in, or the nuts back on. So but I wanna go ahead and clean this up a little bit so it's not so gross and dirty. So let me clean that and then we'll slap everything back together. Alrighty, now that we have this all nice and clean, let's go ahead and slap this bad boy on. Let's see if I can do it with one hand. Put the top ones right there. And that's it. Now all that's left to do is put the nuts on, crank them down, and be done. So let's go ahead and bolt the headrest down. All right, so the headrest is on. The nuts have been installed. Stuck the hand in there, put the nuts on there. You've got the washer, you got the lock washer, and then you got the actual nut. Hold them all in your hand and try to hold on to them. Try not to drop them, because if they drop, they will drop in there. You would be able to get them because they'll just kind of slide right out of the seat. But it's a pain in the butt. Another piece of advice, be careful with the speakers because they're just kind of connected, but with just like little spade connections. If you're too rough in there, they will become unhooked and the wire will drop. Not a hard thing to fix. You'll have to lift the seat up and fish the wires out and yada, yada, yada. It becomes a pain in the butt. So just try not to do any harm to the game while you're trying to bolt these bad boys back in. So nuts are on there, so let's go ahead and tighten it up and be done with this game. Oh, I also got the okay to go ahead and order another one for this one. So we're going to change the headrests from gray to black. So that way at least they match. We'll leave the backrest gray, you know. Oh well, no big deal. They no longer make these in gray. They only make them in black. So, what do you expect? All right, let's finish. Okay, so the headrest is on. Everything is back together. It looks great. We'll get a new one for that one over there. So that one now matches this one. And that's it. We can go ahead and throw that one away, throw the rest of the stuff away, keep their old hardware, why not? It's just nuts and bolts, washers and stuff like that. And that's it. Game looks good. I wish it was gray, but hey, what can you do? Company changed them all to black, so you know, they do what they want and we just buy the stuff. Anyways, that's it. Game's good to go. Thanks for watching.